What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Drea if you're new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back, sis. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I got these butterfly locks, which came out so bomb. Like, I'm so proud of myself, y'all. It was not easy to accomplish this style, if I'm being honest, but I did the damn thing, okay? So if you guys would like to know how I got these butterfly locks, then make sure you keep on watching. Alright, you guys, so I already braided my entire head, and this is what it looks like. My parts aren't that great, but you can't really see it once I'm done. So what I'm gonna do first is take 2 pieces of free tress hair, put them together. I'm gonna twist, take my crochet needle, stick it through the root of my braid, and I'm going to pull that hair through. And I'm going to only pull one side of the hair through my hair, if that makes sense. Alright, so once I'm done putting the hair through my hair, I'm going to take a piece of the hair and I'm going to start to wrap tightly at the roots. Now you want to always be sure that you're wrapping tightly at the roots so that you can get some longevity out of the style, and so that the hair won't, fall down your braid. And once I'm done wrapping tight, I'm going to start to wrap loose so that I get that butterfly effect. And I use my thumb, as you can see, to get the butterfly effect. But on most of the twists, but locks, I didn't use the thumb method. I just wrapped loosely, and it automatically gave me the butterfly look. So you can do either one, and it'll still work. Just as long as you're wrapping loosely, you'll get that butterfly effect. And I'm going to freeze it for you guys so you see what I do at the end. When I get to the end, and you want to always make sure that all of your locks are the same length. So you just use a lock that you previously did as a guide. And as you can see, I'm making a loop at the end once I get to the end. And I'm going to start to wrap upwards. Now, as I was doing this style, I kind of learned that when I'm wrapping up, that I have to wrap tightly in order for the hair to stay. Because that's what I struggle with this style, is getting the ends to stay. So when you're wrapping down the lock, you want to make sure you're wrapping light. Then once you're wrapping, when you go back to wrap up the lock, wrap tightly so that the lock stays, so that it won't come down. And that's what I learned. And I'm just going to repeat that same thing. So taking 2 pieces of the free tress hair, pulling it through the root of my braid, and pulling only one side through. And then I'm going to start to wrap really tight at the root. And then once I get down the shaft of the hair, I'm wrapping as loose as possible using my thumb. So as you guys can see, if you look very closely at the root of this lock, it's kind of loose. I kind of had that problem with some of my locks because I wasn't making sure that I was wrapping tight enough. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of hair and I'm going to wrap at the root to tighten it up. And that not only tightens it, but it also gives me more, it makes the lock fuller at the top. As you'll see once I'm done. But the lock looks so much better after I added that piece of hair, and it was so much tighter. So if you notice that your lock is, once you're done, if you notice that your lock is super loose at the root, just take a small piece of hair and wrap it, as you see me doing here. And as you guys can see, it just looks so much better now that I added that piece of hair. It's so much fuller and it's so much tighter at the root. So if y'all made it this far in the video, I'm gonna be showing you guys what I did and what I used to achieve these butterfly locks. So for hair, I used 7 packs of hair. I used 2 different colors. So the first color I used was, first, the hair I used is called FREETRESS. See that, focus. So it's the FREETRESS braid. It's in water wave, and I used the color 2, and I also used the color, what is that, 4/27. So with this color, it's like a brown color, and it ombra's into like a really light brown. Let me show y'all. As you can see, so I did that. I used that in the back. And for my parting, for my roots, I used jam, and it's the extra hold jam. But you can use any edge control to lay down the roots of your hair. Any edge control of your choice. The last thing I use, of course, is this crochet needle. Now you can find this at your local beauty supply store for like $1.99 to $1. Really cheap. That's all I use to accomplish this style. And for my edges, to get my edges laid, I just use my regular edge booster, Style Factor edge booster pomade for my edges, and that's about it, you guys. The hardest part to me was getting the ends to stay. As you can see, some of my locks are like big like this, but it actually came out cute. but the hardest part was getting the ends to stay. I feel like if you just practice, then you'll get really good at it, because once I got to like the middle of my head, it started to get easier. So practice makes perfect. So if you if you feel like you're struggling with it, don't stop, just keep going. You know, it's not supposed to look neat, it's supposed to be messy. That's why it's called a butterfly lock. So it's supposed to be messy, it's supposed to look distressed. So the more distressed, the better. Okay, so don't give up, just keep going. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button as well, and also make sure you click that little bell button so you never miss when I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next video.